On July 27th, we're getting ready to put together a joint recital. Yourself on the bayan, myself on the piano, of course. I'm very excited. I think we have a great lineup of really interesting repertoire. I think a mix of transcriptions and original works for bayan and piano. Let's talk a little bit. Let's start off with some of the things that we're transcribing. I think we're working on a Bach concerto originally for keyboard and orchestra. Let's talk a little bit about that.
I think it sounds great, the concerto. I borrowed the music from the library and I wanted to check it out. And after the rehearsals, I was amazed by the sound.
Yeah, I think Baroque music particularly works well for the bayan, don't you think?
Oh, it's perfect. Some of the pieces, I have to admit, they sound better in bayan than transcription in the piano. Organ
you
music.
have certain strengths of your instrument. I can't sustain, I can't change my dynamics, but you can. And it gives you the flexibility not only to play like a keyboard player, but also like a wind player or even like a string player. So I think some of these things work especially well for you.
I love the combination too. I mean, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah. And I think another work we're doing is a transcription that we're making of a four-hand piano work originally written by Mendelssohn. It's an Allegro scherzo.
Yes, that was your idea.
It was my idea. And I have to say, I think it sounds really, really good.
I think so. It's fast and exciting.
Exactly. It's like a roller coaster ride for both people. We're both screaming through the end. It's great.
Correct.
No, really, I mean, dazzling writing. Again, Mendelssohn has a clean classical style, which suits your instrument perfectly. You know,
I think so. You know, yes, it sounds perfect.
And I think the bayan especially works well when you're playing fast, brilliant technical passages.
Yes, you can play fast on this instrument because just the buttons are very small, so you have everything close.
But there's also clarity of sound, and your sound is so clean. You know, that the piano, again, most pianos are going to sound, they have a percussive quality, but yours speaks so immediately, and I think that has itself not only a technical brilliance in terms of speed, but also the clarity of the sound. It speaks so cleanly.
Thank you.
Thank you. My goodness, I'm so excited. And a couple other things we're doing. I know there would be no complete bayan recital without some tangos, yes, because it owes so much of its popularity to that form. Can you tell me a little bit about the tangos that we're preparing?
Well, I love Piazzolla music, and I performed with the tango quintet for 5 years. And
now, Piazzolla himself played a type of accordion. What was the accordion that he played?
Bandoneon.
That's right. Okay. But he was an expert player. I remember hearing comments from some of my friends in the Philadelphia Orchestra, having heard somebody else playing that instrument and remarking how expressive and beautiful it is.
Yes, it's perfect for tango music. That's why it was adopted by the tango music, because it can really cry, the bandoneon. And accordion, I think you can make a very similar sound, although it's much sweeter, but I think has the edge. You can play tango music and it sounds really good.
I'm going to I'll have to replace a quintet. Normally you would have percussion and strings and other things. We're not going to have a percussion set, so I'm going to have to try to simulate a drum set, but I'll do the best I can.
Oh, you were wonderful. You know, the tango started really like as a duo. There were like guitar or vocal or different like usually duo, and then Piazzolla really changed the tango music in a major way. He combined different styles in the tango, classical music. He had classical training, and jazz and the traditional tango, and
very sophisticated harmonies, very elaborate transitions
Yes.
and gorgeous stylistic things that he does, in his music.
Yes.
And there are other things that we're playing. I think we're playing some original compositions originally written for the bayan and piano. Where do those works originate?
From different countries, really. Those composers from Scandinavia and France, and some of them are from Slovakia. And I ordered those pieces from Germany, and I just wanted to.
They're
just check
very,
out.
very beautiful, very contemporary.
Yes, these are contemporary.
But I think it does a great job of exposing the range of musical and artistic possibilities that your instrument presents.
Yes, those performers or the composition we played, the composers knew how to write for this instrument. It's important, and for
really
what
stretch
kind
the
of
boundaries
the
of what you can do.
Yes.
Yeah. And the most interesting thing I think you're going to be playing will be the last movement of the Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto. Tell me a little bit about how you came across doing that.
Yes, I performed this just a solo. There is a transcription for solo bayan, and
You mean with the bayan playing the solo part and the orchestra part together?
yes,
Wow.
that was the piece you used the ready chords and then also free bass on the
with the
places.
converter button that you were talking about.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
And then well, we were just thinking maybe let's try. I mean, I said I performed it and sounds
It
really good.
works
I
extremely
think so.
well. We couldn't do this on the piano because the piano can't sustain and it can't really change anything. Once you hit the key, that's it. But you can imitate the violin almost perfectly. I was noticing when you were playing through some of your solo things, can you actually put in some vibrato in some of your notes?
Yes, you can go vibrato, and you can do it with right hand. You can do it with the left hand. You can do it with the leg.
Boy, you make me so jealous. I think I'm going to start learning how to play that. But do you give lessons?
Yes.
I have to start taking lessons from you.
I do.
Oh wow! If the pianist could do some of the things that you're able to do, that would be so wonderful. But
Thank you.
thank you. I'm so excited about this opportunity this has to present audiences with a whole new world of music, both familiar and new, and in a way that we seldom see in this country, presented by such a brilliant artist such as yourself.
Thank you so much, and I'm also excited to perform with you. I mean, you are so good.
Oh, shucks. Great. Really looking forward to our concert.